Hello everybody, Sil here, and welcome to the second part of Let's Play World of Warcraft. Alright, right now we're hunting some scavenged goods. Unfortunately, I didn't know this at the time, but they actually moved the crates to more obvious locations, so I was looking at all the hidden locations. So yeah, hard day at work today. Not like we had a lot of customers, but I had to put a lot of guts away. If you don't know what a gut is, it's a at EB Games, we don't keep the games in the cases on the shelves, we keep them stored. And the gut is essentially the inside of a game case, so the game. So every time we get a new game or someone trades in a game, we need to price it, label the gut, put the gut in alphabetical order for easy access. And there was just a mess of stuff. And I know tomorrow's going to be worse. Thank God I don't work tomorrow, because tomorrow Dead Rising comes out, and a lot of people are going to be very, very upset because the Dead Rising Collector's Edition won't be out on time. Alright, you're going to see me blow through these quests, guys. I mean, I know undead like the back of my hand. It is outrageous how well I know these quests. Alright, just a little warning. I tried using the Wii Gamer recording device, and I made a small mistake. I think I know what I did wrong. I moved where it dumps the videos, so it didn't actually put them into the player. I think that's what I did wrong. And for some reason that made the videos a file I couldn't use or convert using the media converter. So I was like, crap. And I actually lost probably about 30 minutes of gameplay, which when sped up twice would be 15 minutes. So you basically miss me pick professions, you miss me get to Braille, pick up a ton of quests, finish a quest that I started in this video. You literally miss a lot of crap. And I joined a guild. There was some 80 going around like begging for signatures, and honestly, I don't like signing stuff for money. So when he asked to pay me, I said no. But then, he just asked me again. He said, I'm not going to pay you this time. And I'm like, why not, man? So I did it. Uh, I mean, I'll probably end up leaving the guild. If someone from that guild watches that, don't take that as a bad thing. It's just, I'm a veteran player, and, I know certain people on the server who I'd like to raid with. Stuff like that. I may want to get my own raiding guild going at 80, maybe, if I get back into it. I'm kind of tempted to co-found a guild. Maybe if I can convince some people of my YouTube to get into this with me, if someone's an old WoW player and they quit or something, I'd love to, get a raiding guild together once this lock hits 80 and co-lead it with you. I mean, I can find people, I can pick a schedule, I can get people motivated to raid, I know the fight's up to ICC. The only real problem is I don't like leading when it comes time for the actual raid. I can do it, I just don't like it. Because sometimes I just stutter a little bit when I'm under pressure like that, and I'll screw up. And I'd rather not have people screw up, because wipes get expensive at 80. But yeah, so Warlock, I'm liking the Warlock so far. There were some parts in the third video which got deleted, where I got pretty close to dead. Uh, just so you know, I was gonna flip a coin. Well, actually, I was gonna ask which professions you guys wanted me to go, but then I sort of realized, well, I'm picking the professions now. I'm gonna do all these quests. It'd be kind of pointless not to do it now. So I picked them on my own, flipping a coin. Tailoring, I did because I'm a cloth wearer. Tailors can actually make some pretty decent gear for themselves as tailors. That's pretty much a given if you're a priest, mage. Well, not a mage. My first mage was a herb alchemist, which really worked well because then you get all these cool little lasting effects. And at this point, I realized I had all the spiders I needed, and I Hearthstone. For those of you non-WoW players watching this video, a Hearthstone basically, it allows you to pick a home, and it lets you warp to that home once every half an hour. They may have reduced the cooldown time. I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna try the Wii game thing again, probably Friday, maybe. I have a paper to do, and I have a birthday present to finish. for my ex. Her birthday's coming up, so I'm gonna do that. I have to do a paper while I'm at school, and a bit when I'm at home. So that's gonna be fun. But I'm actually moving the computer like my computer, the gaming PC, to my room, where I'll be able to get more work done quicker without bothering other people. So that'll rock. I'll get that done, and once that's done, uh, I'll be able to record more often. I do have another half an hour or so done up. Probably not half an hour because I was a little annoyed because I recorded it right after that recording bombed on me, so I was like really not liking the recording at the moment. And you know what? I think that happens to any LPer. Even if you love LPing and commentating, when something screws up in your routine, you get upset and you just wanna go, oh, I'm not doing this anymore for a while. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna quit, but it makes you want to take a break. Yes, I already know the spec. This warlock is going due to the fact I wanted a hardcore range DPS. Uh, I was thinking demo for a bit, but I'm like, I've played demo before. It's okay, but not the best. I've never played Infliction, but you don't really see Infliction, so I think it's more of a PvP spec. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't see anyone using the spec, which sort of leads me to believe that it's not really a heavy PvE rating spec. If you know WoW and you know the Warlock class, then you already know what I'm going to say next. I'm going to make a Destro Warlock, which essentially is a fire mage. Not specifically. I mean, the Warlock and Mage do have different playstyles, but it's basically the same idea. You blow things up with pretty fire. Uh, which rocks, actually. I mean, it's fun times. Uh, gonna get this uploaded in the morning. Gonna have it render out before bed when I'm recording the audio. Tomorrow I may record some Pokemon if I get some free time. Maybe some Fire Emblem. As I said, I already have the next 10 minutes of this recorded. So I won't need to record this again tomorrow, though I probably will towards bed. Once I have the computer up in my room if I want to, because I really want to focus more on getting my schoolwork done. Because schoolwork is important. You should do it. And I'm liking WoW, but the addiction isn't there, and that's kind of what I needed, because though I like it, I'm not, going crazy for it. And then at the same time, I'm like, DC Universe Online is coming out November-ish, and I'm like really wanting to try that. But I don't know if it's gonna be my kind of game. Oh yeah, and this is a prime example of where they took red characters and made them yellow passive. All these enemies, the Scarlet Converts and whatnot, they used to be red. This made this area here very difficult because sometimes you'd pull 3 by accident just because there was one close to the one you were pulling behind a tree that you couldn't see. It made it a lot harder before, and they kind of nerfed it. Another thing you miss in the next video that doesn't exist, you missed me get 2 pets and 2 achievements. I get the penguin pet, which gives me the achievement, can I keep him? Which is, you get a pet. And I also get the Collector's Edition achievement because I own the StarCraft 2 Collector's Edition. It's registered to my Battle.net account. And essentially, I get a mini Thor. If you know StarCraft 2 and know what a Thor is, it's basically if Arnold Schwarzenegger was a mech. If he was a Terminator and he was big enough to hold someone else inside of him. Not saying that Arnold Schwarzenegger isn't big enough to hold someone else inside of him. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You see me, zooming in on the character and whatnot. See, the problem is you miss me pick my professions, do a little work with them, turn a bunch of quests, pick up a bunch of quests. You just miss me do that little stuff, and it was just a lot of little stuff, which really annoyed me. Because, though I do love recording and playing video games, it's still annoying when something screws up. You also miss, I think, one level. Hopefully that's not gonna turn some people off. I know this is a 1 to 80 let's play, but you know, it's not really my fault that that bombed out on me. And I lost a level in translation, which does suck. Oh god, I need to sneeze. Hold it in. Man up! Ah, yes. We should all man up every once in a while. One second, guys. I need to. Yay for the mute button. You guys don't have your ears blown out. Um, for players like me who do a lot of reading, I'm about to sneeze. For players like me who like to read and also know a little Shakespeare, uh, if you focus at the names of the undead, you're gonna find something pretty funny. That rogue who gave us that quest, the rogue's deal, his last name is Montague. Uh, 10 virtual YouTube yay points. The person who tells me where the Montague name comes from, uh, which is basically my way of saying you get a virtual cookie. I don't give you an actual prize, but you get my acknowledgement for knowing the answer. That makes me sound like a jackass. Sorry. Linen cloth. I love linen cloth. Ah, for some reason I'm like sneezing a storm here. Something really dusty going on. After I'm done recording this audio, I'm gonna go to bed, sleep for 6 hours, wake up, throw on some clothes for school, and splice the audio and visual together, and then upload it, go to school. We're getting close to the end of the video, guys. Sail out.